What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to my channel. I'm the One Hand Gamer. Hope everyone had a wonderful weekend here. PS5 and the Xbox Series X coming out this week, man. It's gonna be a wonderful time. So if you guys were able to get a hand on a PlayStation 5 or the Xbox Series X, leave a like and comment down below. PS5 or Xbox Series X, whatever you guys are on over there. I'm on sides of both, so I'm no fanboy around here. But we all know what we came here for today. We want that buying guide on, the best monitor for this next gen here, because we got the 4K, 8K, 120 hertz gaming that is all new here, all next gen stuff. So let's get into the good stuff and get right into the video. I'm gonna explain a lot of stuff here in depth for everyone to understand. I've watched some other videos on YouTube or people doing videos kind of like this, but I get confused when I'm watching this. I don't know what they're quite talking about, so I'm gonna putting some stuff up on the screen for you guys to be understanding basically how this works, because it is kind of confusing for myself. I had to do my own research to understand this. So let's get on right into the specs. So both consoles, 4K, 8K, 120 hertz, right? We have the specs for both of the, what these consoles can output here. The thing, it gets tricky about buying a monitor if you're trying to upgrade for this next gen things here, and if you want that 4K 120 hertz, there's gonna be some real sad news for you guys right now. And if you guys are using monitors, of course, there is no monitor out right now that supports 2.1 4K 120 hertz. Even if you had all the money in the world, there's nothing you can buy right now. I know a couple manufacturers that are making some, like LG, Sony. They're making some monitors that should be coming out here soon in 2021, early 2021. So if you really want a monitor that's going to run those top specs for these consoles, you guys can wait, but there's going to be some premium prices on there, so be ready to spend some money. That's going to be the bad part on both sides here, but there also is good parts, because I know a lot of us, we want to run that 120 hertz. To run 120 hertz, we're going to start on the Xbox side. Xbox 120 hertz. So Xbox gives you two options here. You can run 1440p at 120 hertz, and you can run 1080p that runs 120 hertz as well. But for the PlayStation side here, you can only run 1080p to get that 120 hertz. So PlayStation didn't say they were gonna support the 1440p. So if you're on PlayStation, you're gonna have to run a 1080p to get that 120 hertz. So if you want to run the 120 hertz, make sure your monitor is either a 2K. If you're on Xbox, you can run up to a 2K monitor, which is QHD, Quad HD. Those names are what the 2K runs for. And then you can also go for 1080p. On PlayStation side, you're gonna have to look for a 1080p monitor if you want to run the 120 hertz that the next gen is giving us. If you guys do want to upgrade to 4K, say you guys are wanting to upgrade to a 4K now that you don't have one before, 4K on both sides are going to support 4K 60 hertz only at top end. So it'll give you an option if you have your 4K TV and be like it'll say 60 and then 120. You click on the 120, but it's going to say this won't support blah blah blah, and it won't actually let you run it. So if you want to run 4K monitor, it's going to run at 60 hertz. If you guys need a buying guide and looking for like a budget monitor that's going to be great for these next gen consoles, I did a video a week ago or so of the best monitors that you guys can get for next gen gaming under $500, and that video will be in the description below at the end of this video if you guys want to check on that. I just want to thank, if you guys made it this far in the video, make sure you slap that subscribe button right now if you guys haven't already. Like the video up. Another good pointers are running top end 4K 120 hertz. It needs that 2.1 HDMI basically, because that's what these next gens are running, and 2.1 is like the new port. There is some TVs out that will run that if you guys want to buy something bigger, like a TV. I think the smallest that maybe you could get is a 43-inch. If you guys would like me to do a video, a buying guide on the best 4K TVs that run 4K 120 for these next gen consoles, there's a handful of them. I'd be more than happy to make a video for you guys. If you guys would like to see that, leave me a comment down below, and I'll definitely make that video for you guys. I'm trying to make this video very plain so you guys get the understanding of what's going on here. I don't want to talk about too much stuff, get you guys confused like I was watching other YouTube videos. And if you guys have any questions during this video, man, leave those down below as well. I'll answer as many as I possibly can. That's why I'm actually doing this video. I had so many questions on the last video that I posted on best monitors under $500. This video is more like information on what to look for in a buying guide for you guys to understand what you guys should upgrade, or if you guys maybe don't need to upgrade, because it can go both ways. And if you guys have really old monitors that are I think, is it 1.8 HDMI, something around 1 point something, those won't support the 120 hertz at all. It has to be 2.0 HDMI for that to support that 120 hertz. That's basically the gist of this video. I just wanted to inform you guys, buying guide, inform you guys on what to look for, what these things mean. If you guys are wondering what hertz means, it's basically the motion of the game or video, whatever you're watching, and like if you move, everything's blurry with higher hertz, like 120, 60 to 120, so 120 is going to be better. Higher hertz, you know, when you're moving motionally, everything's crisp and smooth while you're moving. So think about a racing game when you're flying down the road and everything on the side's really blurry. You know, that 120 hertz is going to, you know, clear some of that stuff up so it's not as blurry. For those that don't know what, you know, 2K or 1080p or 4K means, it's basically the resolution of the TV. So, you know, 1080p lower, 2K gets higher, and 4K is higher, and 8K is higher. I don't expect anyone to be running 8K TVs maybe. I don't know what games are really going to support that 8K yet. There's not too much information out on that yet, so I can't really give you guys any like opinions or information on 8K gaming yet. But we do know it does support 8K, and that's very new as well to like TVs, monitors, gaming in general, and stuff like that. So there's still a lot of technology to be made and for them to start coming in. So all this stuff that's going to be coming out, 2.1, everything's going to be expensive. Think about it when 4K dropped, everything was so expensive when 4K was becoming a thing. That's basically what this is becoming. So it's all new technology. Everything's going to have a premium price. I would wait a little bit for them prices to drop, give them a year or so. Maybe they'll drop sooner than that, but it's going to be a little amount of manufacturers that come out with things that support stuff like this, like 8K and, you know, 2.1 HDMIs that support 4K and 4K and at 120 hertz. Hope I explained everything well for you guys. That now that we're getting at the end of this video here, I think I went through everything I went down in my notes that I wanted to talk about. And I hope that everything I put on the screen as I was talking, you know, kind of stuck in your brain, made you understand what was going on. Hope you guys get the gist of, you know, what to look for a gaming monitor. Hope I helped you guys out. And if you guys have any questions, need any help with anything, make sure you drop down in the section below, or the comment section below, and I'll be sure and more than happy to help you guys out with anything, man. And that's gonna wrap everything up for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Xbox is coming out Tuesday, one day away. I'm gonna be picking up mine, be doing some videos on that. So if you guys want to see me do an unboxing of the Xbox and all that goody stuff like that, make sure you subscribe to the channel, turn the bell notifications on so don't miss a thing. A lot of gaming coming up, man. I've been doing a lot of off kind of gaming videos, kind of like this one here. Just trying to do as much content as I can for you guys. Thank you guys all for the support. We're almost at 500, like I said earlier in the video. And that's going to be it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.